Alrighty guys, so I haven't quite decided if I'm going to make this clip its own video or add it as a part of the video that I'm currently working on with this guy. I have a few things going on right now and I don't have a whole lot of time, so I guess we'll just act as if this is its own video and then I can take care of that later. We have a mask over here that I'm working on for a customer. Don't worry about the paint job. I'm doing something, trying to do something a little bit different, or a mix between things that I already do. And then over here, I got a couple of Daredevil Born Again figures that I just dyed. These are going to be Shadowland style figures for some customers, so stay tuned for that. I have another one coming here shortly. But the reason I was thinking about putting these as a part of the Punisher video is because they have some relevance to Punisher. So this one right here is a package from eBay. And, you know what? Go with the easier side. It's very relevant to a project that I will be working on after this. Unfortunately, Amazon has awful tape. Unfortunately, these are like a couple of different things related to Punisher, but none of them really go together. It's all separate projects. So here's the first thing. As you can see, it is a loose figure. I would love to get one in the box, but if I get one in the box, I probably wouldn't want to take it out. So, oh my goodness. The level of protection is off the charts. Oh, that's a little bit too much. So we got this guy right here. And also, please don't mind the mess. Like I said, I got a few things I'm working on. Here he is. First time in the collection. This is the original Netflix Punisher. Yeah, I have some plans for this head. And you might be thinking, well, why would you have plans for the head? This is arguably the worst John Bernthal likeness that you can get currently. Like, just for comparison, here it is compared to the Mezco one. I think the Marvel Legends figure does do some things better than the Mezco one. I don't have my new Punisher down here right now, but in terms of like the hairstyle, I've said this in previous videos, I prefer both of these hairstyles over the having it longer and then slicked back, which is what you see more and more with this version of Punisher. This is a head sculpt I'm going to be using for a specific project, and I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the body because I would hate to put it to waste. But clearly this is based off the finale of Daredevil Season 2, and he doesn't even have this hairstyle in that scene. So I'm going to try to figure out something a little bit different. I might not use this body for anything, but I definitely wanted the head, and I figured if I was going to get the head, I might as well get the body. And then he does come with his accessories. I do want this gun because he does use this gun in a few important scenes. So moving on from that, zooming it back out. Apologies for possibly giving you a whiplash with all this camera movement. Let's take a look at the Big Bad Toy Store box. And at first glance, these things might seem like they're not relevant to Punisher at all. But trust me, they do. I was under the impression this is going to get delivered by DHL, but it came in through my mail, which didn't say it was going to do that. So first up here we have a Marvel Legends Talos, and then more intriguing, we have my first like blank body ever. Well, I bought some for 1/6 scale figures, but this is the first blank body that I've intentionally bought for a 1/6 scale figure, or a 1/12 scale figure. And as you can see, it's the V Toys. It is the 3MS figure body 1VB002. I don't know what is actually the name of it. I'm assuming it's this. So yeah, 15 and up. Now the reason I bought this is because Now, some people might think this is probably a little bit silly, but I find it very important. Let me go ahead and cut this real quick so I can get it closer. Okay, so jumping forward. Whoa, this guy's pretty tall. So jumping forward a little bit, as you can see, these are the two figures. I got the Talos first. I ordered these. Today is Monday, like the 27th or something like that. I don't remember what day it is exactly. But so we just had a Thursday that passed. I bought these the Thursday before that. So it's been a week and a few days. When I ordered these, I was able to get this guy for about $45. I don't know if that's retail or not, but I figured it was a good enough price for what I need. He feels pretty good. I don't really have any, you know, I don't really have any other examples to pull from other than like official bodies, but like this is meant to be covered, so this doesn't look as good as this. Speaking of this, this is the Mezco Punisher body. And the reason I bought this is because I want to replace my Mezco Punisher figure with this body. And you can see in terms of width, he's pretty comparable. In terms of his overall physique, he's a little bit thinner, but it's not really that important because he's got a vest. The thinness of the legs, if anything, I think helps add to the bagginess of the pants. But if it's too thick or too thin, then obviously we can switch some things out. In terms of the legs being a little bit long, they come with some interchangeable parts, which you can see right there. And that chops off a lot of his leg, and I should be able to bring him down to a normal height. He's also got some boots and some swappable parts for the forearms. But speaking of the forearms, that's exactly why I want this guy. Because my favorite look for Jon Bernthal's Punisher is when he's wearing the all-black getup and he's got his sleeves rolled up. And you cannot do that with this figure. First of all, the sleeves the arms are all dyed and they look bad. I apologize if there's not great lighting right now. It's all of a sudden it's looking a little bit dark. But they don't have great forearms, and there's no detail, and they're super thin this way. So I don't like that. These ones have good enough detail, something that I can work with. They have a decent thickness. They're not too thick, not too thin, I don't think. But I think either way it's going to be better. As far as this goes, this was $10. And the reason I bought this is because, well, I wanted to make this. And this is still a work in progress, but I wanted to make this, and then I was like, after I already bought this, I was thinking that I wanted to like make it out of actual clothes. So I ordered the figure that I needed for this, which if this is in the same video that this is a part of, then obviously you know the context for that. But this, I didn't think it was going to really do it for me, but I bought it for $10. He does wear this kind of outfit, you know, for quite a period of time in the show. So I can definitely do this based, I mean, he wears this outfit when he's got hair that's shorter than this, and then he wears it again when he's got hair that's the length of this. And then also he wears something similar to this in Daredevil or Punisher Season 2. So I can work around with it. My least favorite thing about this is the proportions. He's got really narrow shoulders, very tight. The pants are very tight, and like there's no... So, like, the pants are really tight on the thighs, and then they're really tight on the legs, or the lower legs, but they're the same thickness. So it looks ridiculous. The pants don't, you know, bow out or they don't get wider, like boot cut or anything like that to make it look more natural. And then he's got these super big boots. So I have a few ideas on how to fix this, make this look a little bit more natural. And then also one of the benefits of this figure is that it's got a neck and head that are connected. So that's why I thought it was going to work for this, because that's what this guy has. He's got a neck and head that are connected. So, you know, with a little bit of a modification, right now it doesn't look great. But with a little bit of a modification, it could probably work out well enough. And then even if I wasn't able to get anything to really work on this guy, then I have a a civilian body. And there's other things you can use this for. Like I could use this coat for Vigilante, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, or I don't know. There's a few different kind of characters that wear a coat like this. So yeah, I mean, even Punisher or Daredevil wears something similar to this in Daredevil Season 3 when he's walking around, although his has a hood. So yeah, I don't know. But there's options here. The main goal was this. So as I said, these three things have no connection to each other. I didn't really want this clip to be 10 minutes, but these three things have no connection to each other other than they're meant for Punisher customs. So there's a lot of swapping around that can go on here. This is a body for the Mezco. This was meant to be that kind of first appearance from Season 2 like this. And then this is, the head's going to be used for something completely different. And it's going to be used for something to where the lack of likeness isn't going to be super noticeable. The reason I use quotations is because I don't think either one of these heads are perfect, although I think this is a beautiful piece of artwork. They're both lacking in some sense. I think the best Punisher head sculpt that we've gotten is the new Marvel Legends one. And also that one, you know, the hair is a little bit too big. But yeah, looks like he's got a little bit of a loose leg here. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in. We got some cool customs coming in the works. Obviously, you know, again, if this is a part of the video I'm working on this, which I don't want it to be like 45 minutes long, which it looks like it might be because of me rambling on. But, you know, I got this one that I'm working on. This one will have its own video, and I might use this body for what I plan on doing to it. And then this one, you know, it doesn't really... I do need to do some paint work, but it doesn't really require a whole talk through. It could probably be a shorter video. But yeah, so the point being, there's stuff to come. We got another Myers mask that I'm working on, so there will be a video on that. There will be a video on these guys when I get them done, because I'm working on them all at the same time. So yeah, I might just upload this separately as well, just so it's easier for people to find. Daredevil Punisher stuff does good. So yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell, all that would be greatly appreciated. And if you are interested in a little bit more detail on this guy, I haven't really unpacked anything, but he does come with a bunch of hands. He comes with a neck accessory, some shoes. I forgot that he came with this, but he also comes with a few guns with some magazines, so that's pretty cool. That'll definitely be useful. Then you get a few more hands. So you get all that for $45 around those lines. I think that's pretty cool, and you can definitely use this for a few different guys. And if you're like me and you're starting to get into the more realistic 1/12 scale figures with the clothes and stuff like that, that might be something to look into. I think that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna shut up and get out of here. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe, all of that. All right. Until next time, true believers.